it's Devora, and thank you for spending this time with me and on your own self-improvement. Now, I would like to talk about some side effects that some of my clients have experienced. One woman came in very clear. She wanted energy healing. She wanted a clearing, energies that were bothering her, that she felt like she was being psychically attacked. And then after we were done the next day, she came up to me and she said, Devora, I have had a migraine disorder for 11 years. I take prescription medication. I had a migraine when we worked. I was out of my prescription medication. My neurologist was out of town. I had no way to obtain it. And then I realized later on the day after the clearing, my migraine had totally dissipated. It was the first time in 11 years that I didn't have a migraine for 3 days. And I'm going to tell you another story. Of course, the bread and butter of my work here is marriage therapy. It always is if you're a licensed clinical psychotherapist. And I was having a 20-something couple come to me. They had been living together for a number of years and they were ready to get married. The date was set. All the relatives were coming all the way from back east. People had bought their tickets and they thought it was very prudent to hash over some really important differences before the wedding. So I asked the woman why she was there, and she had this whole laundry list of issues. And then when I asked the young man, who was 29 years old, why he was there, he said, well, she won't marry me if I don't come. And she had heard of theta healing, and she had heard of chakra clearing and balancing, and she was very interested, and the 29-year-old fiance was not at all interested. He was only interested in getting married. So I explained that sometimes you don't feel the work right away. I do like to get the scale in the beginning, 0 to 10, the SUD scale, symptomology under distress scale, and see how you've changed from the beginning to the end of the session. She did a very good job. Her numbers went down. The young man said, I don't know where I am. I don't know about any of this. I didn't feel a thing. And I said, well, you might feel something when your head hits the pillow, or you might feel really differently the next day when you wake up. So they made another appointment exactly 1 week later. So he comes in. I didn't feel anything on your session. Okay. I didn't feel anything when my head hit the pillow. Okay. I didn't feel anything the next morning, but I noticed this smirk on his face. So I'm like questioning him, like, so what is the smirk all about? And he said, well, to tell you the truth, I haven't slept a good night's sleep since the age of 14. 15 years I haven't had a good night's sleep. The night after your session, I slept like a baby. I slept all night long, and every night since then, I've slept all night long. And I said, okay, great side effect from this work. So again, we did some tapping. We did theta healing. We did the chakra clearing, cleaning, and opening, cleared the auras. The side effect of doing the work was that I had no idea that this young man had such a bad sleep disturbance, and it was totally resolved. Something that negatively impacted his life for 15 years was totally resolved. So you never know what you can expect. Just be open for the best of the best. Use your intention, use your imagination, and see where we can go. I invite you to work with me. Again, people are a little confused. You go to devorastern.com and you can click on the button, pay for a session, and then give me a call. I'll book you very quickly after you pay the PayPal account. I'll see you on the other side.